Are.
Probably the best episode yet. Half of it is just a hang to spite the TikTok commenters who said, "Oh, your podcast is just asking about your whole weekend." Yeah, dude, this is
Don't
what it is.
don't let them get to your head, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. I get fired up.
Yeah,
I've
bro.
been doing
Hey,
this. I've been breaking my back for decades, dog.
yeah, they don't know. They don't know the work we put in to entertain these clowns.
The text of saying, "Hey, bro, I forgot you trying to do set."
Hey, yo, can't pod for like 3 weeks, by the way.
Hey, man, we got clips. We got hella clips.
Face down, ass up in a ditch right now. I can't make it to the mic.
It's wedding season, man. We're at the age where we're going to weddings. We talk about the heartbreak of family. Do we want a family? Do you not want a family? Is family actually the antithesis of a good businessman, or is it what a businessman needs?
Is it the antithesis of a good life? I think so. I'm trying to party. I don't know.
Rick and
You
Bond, we
know.
talk about life. We talk about business, and that's what podcasts are. That's what radio and broadcasting is. It's hanging, but you happen to be hanging with the top flight cats over here, bro.
Yes, sir.
We know stuff about AI, we know stuff about stocks, and we know stuff about chicken production in the middle of the United States. You'll hear some of it,
Delicious.
but mostly wedding stuff. Thanks for listening, and make sure
Thank
you
you.
tell your loved ones that you're leaving them.
Yeah,
Bye.
they deserve it.
And let the music get down in your soul.
Yes, yes, y'all.
Every day ain't
Nebraska,
gonna be
can let
sunny.
me hear you,
Gotta let the
Nebraska.
music get down in your soul.
Yes, yes,
But
y'all.
get up, no frustration. And let the music get down in your soul. Every day ain't gonna be sunny. Gotta let the music get down in your soul. Get on up, yeah, my sister.
That's the Wiggles' new song, Let the Music. The Wiggles are really taking a pivot there.
It's that Sunday night epi.
The markets are
Yeah.
open. Your girlfriend broke up with you, and it's your homies, dude. First of all, asking each other about their weekend, and second of all, saying news and tech and business and stuff. Let me say, hey, man, let me
Sorry.
start this.
Sorry.
Let me start this off. We took a week off. I went to a state in the Midwest. I went to a wedding. Saw a wedding.
Oh,
A
yeah.
beautiful amalgamation.
Uh-huh.
Just a vortex of people colliding. Beautiful.
Who got married?
Zach.
Who?
Zach.
Zach.
Yes.
Who's Zach?
Adobe Zach.
Oh, Zach from college? What? Okay. Oh, you know what?
It was
I haven't checked
small.
my
What are you gonna
mailbox in like
do?
a couple months. That must be it.
Hey man,
Uh,
I show up and I have a good time. That's all I do. It
that's
was it was very nice though.
Was anyone that I know there?
No.
No?
I even said it was an honor to be human conduit of that time of people in his life.
That's crazy that you still talk to Zach
Of
out of all
course, dude.
people.
I talk to everybody. I mean, I talk to, a select amount of people. It's the homie.
That's nuts. Never thought I'd see Skylar again. Saw him a couple weeks
Well,
ago. That was a treat.
I'm hoping to get a wedding invitation to his as well.
That's so
Is he married?
I don't think so.
It's about that time, doggy. Everyone's getting married now, and it's time for me to get drunk at those weddings.
Yeah, about that time. Unfortunately for me, I am starting over. So I've
You've gotten divorced twice already.
gotten
You had
divorced,
that big
three
exit,
kids.
that
Yeah.
big exit, and then, once that money hits the bank account, everybody acts a little bit different. You'd think that she'd be with you since the beginning, ride with you since you've been building.
Everybody getting married, and I'm kind of like glad I'm not. How can
It
I
it
put it?
it it did kind of make me privy to the idea of a nice little family.
Oh, really? I'm
Yeah.
very much like, because I want kids, but I'm kind of like on marriage, but also like I don't want to have kids without being married. So I don't know. You know what I
You
mean?
know, it was nice. It
Was
was
it like a big wedding or was it like a small thing?
smaller.
Like
Uh,
like a church or something?
it was at a wedding arena.
I didn't even know. Was he with the same girl? Saying that as if I know who he's with.
No, I think it was post post college.
That's crazy. I mean, it's not that crazy. He got
Yeah,
to be like 35, right?
yeah,
35 older than me. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
5 years older than me. I used to think he was so old when he was 25 and I was 20.
yeah,
That's funny.
yeah, yeah. Showed up at the same place at the same time, uh,
That's crazy.
and then you bounce off each other, and then life happens after that as well.
I was thinking the other day how like I would not have met anybody if I had been in a different dorm
Yeah,
freshman year.
yeah, yeah.
Like nobody. And like Sean, our friend Sean, hangs out with a lot of my Arizona friends. Like they would not have met too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's crazy. Another universe where there was no Ricker and Bond. There's
Yeah.
another universe where Ricker and Bond actually people listen to it
Hey,
too.
man, so many people listen. There's an average of 41 impressions a month
Oh, nice, dude.
across all platforms.
Got it. After 1,000 episodes over 5 platforms, we
Hey, man,
finally get.
it's you build up, and then you get new interests,
Yeah.
and you work
Hey,
the muscle. You get some software that does it easily for you, and then you just go hard, bro. And let me say, well, first of all, yes, there's the theme that I was thinking about, and I wrote it, is that there's certain events that are a vortex of lives, and they collide together, and then they go off either close to each other or never again. But you gotta
would
cherish
you?
vortex times.
So you would get married?
I would.
Okay.
I also came from
Kids?
a I would, but it's also very money dependent.
Super.
But
Some would
also,
say exclusively money dependent.
but also, the statistics say that a big motivation for the money getting is usually the family.
Yeah, I can see that.
But then Hormozy's over here.
I'm surprised Hormozy's just not like a Chad that's just like mowing them down.
No, that's he. I don't. Yeah, dude. I don't want. There's been multiple Hormozy clips on this
He
program.
has to be like struggling to keep the women off him. He's having a baby too.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, that ruined my whole theory. It would have literally what I just said.
Well, yeah, he seemed very much like the only thing that matters is business. But now maybe he's like, maybe I gotta actually make sure my DNA
Then you go to one wedding,
survives.
dude, and then the DNA unlocks, dude. You're like, what's cracking?
Really? I went to neighbor Jeff's wedding. Or
Yeah,
neighbor Jeff.
nothing.
I
No
didn't
DNA
feel it.
unlock.
Didn't feel a tingle. What I did feel though was getting blackout drunk and shitting my pants,
Did
ruining
you?
my nice suit. Yeah, but it was a beautiful wedding.
Did you? Okay, so but for this, I hung out for like multiple days. I didn't just go to like one day because I've been to a cousin's wedding,
Uh
and I
huh.
didn't even feel that there. I felt the DNA unlock twice. Once was my cousins were hanging out and got like a beach house Airbnb, and I saw them like feeding their kids, and that got me a little bit.
That's interesting because I also saw a young couple with kids, two cute little girls, and they literally look like angels out of like a doll house. And I remember thinking, dude, I do not want to have these. I do not want to have kids, bro. Like these parents look stressed out as fuck. I kind of just want to skip the kid
A,
phase
a Louis
and go to
C.K.
the.
So I saw Louis C.K. live, and then it was the set that he was touring the set that he just released on Netflix, and it's called I think either Ridiculousness or Ridiculous. And the theme low key is like parents and kids, and he's talking about he's putting his parents in a home, and he has some great kid jokes. But he was talking one of the kind of like serious little lines towards the end was that he his friends had kids and they're complaining about not being able to sleep. And he's like, "You're gonna miss this part. This was like the struggle part, but it's a struggle of doing something important, and you're doing it your best, and you're eventually gonna miss that." That doesn't have to be kids, but I thought it was a very nice line, and I enjoyed that line. Uh,
I do think too. I am also like, once you have kids, it's not like I can go back to this life of being single,
That's
hanging
true.
out with women and doing whatever I want, but I
That
can
is
always
true.
start the life of having kids.
There is a blackout for about 19 years, and then you can go back to that.
Yeah, but then it's not as fun because I'm
No,
old
right.
and everything hurts, but I'll probably have more money,
Money's cool.
hopefully,
Money's
unless
cool.
like I get into a brutal divorce that
Either
wipes me
way,
out.
dude. Either way, it's chilling, really.
Either way, I'm still gonna be black. So
Amen, brother.
unless I don't,
Hey,
unless
man, we
I'm
both
not.
got that, and
Did Zach cry? Did you
yes.
cry?
So again, I wrote about it. I
Oh man, it's
there's
deep.
there's two there's about two portions where I was choked up, but I didn't cry, and then I did. It was like the last thing. There was a party at a family's house after, and that was also really fun. It was really fun to see like a freaking it was pretty well-to-do family, a nice
Hmm.
house, and like hosting and people. That was nice. I was drinking for about 5 days straight.
And you didn't know anyone there except Zach,
Zero, zero, zero.
and you were talking to everyone.
No, so I also wrote about this. Uh, there's a warming up period that at a fault happens with meeting me. I don't talk to people usually.
Yes, I'm aware. Yeah,
I'm usually in the corner
yeah.
and not
You're in
talking.
the corner, just looking scary.
Correct. Correct. But I'm a swell guy, dude. You know this. And many of people know this. I'm a swell guy.
Don't mind him. He's just scary, John. He'll open up to you in a little bit.
Oh god, dude. And so like all this kid's family is like because I was there for multiple days at this stranger's house,
Yeah.
talking a little bit, but you basically not talking. And then his sister comes up like towards the end of the wedding, so like 2 days left of me being there. She's like, "Did you like the wedding?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, loved it," but like monotone as I am. And she's like, "I don't know if you're being serious or you're being sarcastic or you're being genuine." And I said, "Or just being monotone." I said, "Oh, it's a mix of monotone and genuine. It's a very genuine monotone." And they was like, "That's just kind of how I am." You like, eventually you get it. Like his sister's husband, I was like, he got it. Zach got it. Go ask your brother about it. Eventually, it's just kind of who I am. Um, so the me meeting people was like kind of overwhelming because there's like 20 people I have to like ricker about, which is kind of rough.
Yeah.
uh,
That's another reason why
but
I don't like weddings.
but the cats. But it's also like once you do the click is very fun. Once you click with people, it's fun. I also had a
Yeah.
prolonged period of time, and I didn't just have a one night thing. If it was a one night thing, I'd probably get way more drunk. But anyways, the crying thing, choked up 2 times, didn't cry. But the last party day, I should have been way more drunker than I was. I don't know what was going on. I had about 20 drinks, dude. But I was
To
coherent as all could be.
water down.
No, dude.
Save.
Like 5% cans.
Wow.
I had
Interesting.
5% cans that would usually put me on my ass.
That's weird. Yeah, I
And
was
that was
on
at the
my
end of the day,
ass.
dude. That's at the end of the day. But I did cry at the end, chilling with him, kind of explaining. There's a nice moment between his sister and him, because then
Oh,
the family dynamic changes once you get married, and that's always kind of like it's like a birth and a death type of joint. That got me a little bit.
that's crazy. Well,
Anyways, dude, you ready to sling this poon or what?
you're actually pretty gay if you ask me.
As
Gay?
I was saying, dude, I uploaded these clips as I was at a wedding. The top viewed clips on Ricker and Bond, and they tend to be for older, and that they just happened to got the most views. One of them I was talking about Chappelle, and it was a relaxed bit on TikTok. One of these men, these boys even, said, "This is what your podcast is, just asking each other about your weekend." I said, actually, one of the most prominent segments is asking about each other's weekends. It's a great segment.
There's no better segment
I don't know
in
what
podcast
segment.
history.
It's one of the all-time broadcast media proponents.
It's like, thanks for the comment, buddy. You had to
Thank you.
watch it long enough to figure out what we were talking about.
Well,
So
that
it's
was the clip.
probably interesting on some level, right?
And then, yeah, welcome to radio, buddy. Welcome to
Yeah.
broadcast.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry you were born in the TikTok era. We ask, well, this is the new hangout, dude. Someone puts this on while they're cleaning their dishes and they hang, dude. And just so happens, talk about freaking we're the smartest people in the universe. Sorry, dude.
Would I be invited to your wedding, or would you just pop in one day like, "Hey, I'm here now,"
See
or
that
you just like just drop a wife line in there, and I'm just like,
that'd
"What?"
be funny. That'd be funny. No, I'd see. Even my family brought up like mortgage or marriage or wedding thing. I was like, first of
Uh-huh.
all, what do you think? I'm some kind of broke bitch, dude? You think I can't? I have to pick one of them. Um, People tend sometimes have to pick between having a mortgage or having a wedding
Yeah.
because they're broke bitches.
Yes. Right. Of course.
Um, the wedding is a nice thing, but also spread it out, spread it out a bit so it's a hang, so it's a trip, and not have it
Mm.
some weird ass place. So people can come in, grab a couple hotels for a day, dude, and just fade, just get
That's
faded.
that's interesting because I want to get the fuck out as soon as possible. Like, I'm not trying to
Well,
stay for a week.
I love a hang. I love a travel hang, dude. It was
Where
kind of
were
like
you?
it was
Tennessee
in
or something?
Indianapolis.
Oh, random.
Yeah. Um, but when I travel, I like to hang. And I don't travel too often. But like that's my little vacation. Like, what's up, dude? What are you guys doing over here?
Yeah,
The
Indianapolis.
answer is not much.
I feel like Indianapolis is like one of those airports. I mean, one of those hotels you stay out, you just look outside and all you see is a freeway and just grasslands.
I
No mountains, no nothing. Maybe just
That's
storm out in the distance.
so when you're traveling via car and you're on these highways and there's like State 65
Yeah.
and you see something on the right and there's a couple things and but like it's these highways are very specifically like these are like road trip travel highways and they look like that.
Yeah.
That's what the state of
That's what the state
Indiana
is.
and
You ever go to
Indianapolis look
like
like.
a gas station like out in the middle of nowhere, nothing for 50 miles, and there's someone that works there, and you're like, where the fuck do you live?
Sometimes I forget, bro. There's a lot of people out there. I was like,
Yeah,
and you get coastal elitish. I was like, bro, these cats out here,
that's true. That's
some
most of America.
more
That's who the
rich,
politicians are talking to, I feel like most of the time.
sure,
Like people that live in those areas.
but you're traveling like, oh, like you guys have like whole lives,
Yeah, that's crazy. Like you guys just like,
hella rich too.
and you can breathe air that isn't full of smog. That's crazy. You can buy a house that isn't $3 million for one bedroom.
1 mil. It's like 1 mil, and I've said this before, but the California real estate, you see like a 5 mil, 20 mil, and then you see like a Midwest 1 mil. And you're like, oh, dude, I'll buy 6 houses out there,
Yeah, but you gotta live in the
dude.
Midwest. Yikes.
Yes, but
It's like I went on a walk last night at 2 a.m. It was like 90 degrees. It was nice.
in Midwest, oh, see, that's
In,
too hot.
in
It's hot
LA.
now. I know it's hot now. It's hotter than it's ever been.
It's hot. It's
Um,
also gonna be hot in the winter, which is nice.
it is better. It was, yeah. California's the best, dude. Suck a dick.
Yeah, it's all fun and games until your entire house is ripped out of the ground in a tornado.
Yeah, I saw a little tornado bunker that did me a little second
Fuck
head.
that.
Yeah,
Fuck that, dude.
I mean, everybody's got their own stuff, but yeah, sometimes you forget. Like, there's kind of just normal cats that have lived in the Midwest. Also, not the South, the Midwest. I've been to like the Carolinas, which is southern
Never
ish.
been there. Never even been to the
Uh,
South. Is Florida the South?
yeah,
Considered the
but
South?
it's like
Is Texas the South?
yeah. But
Got it.
like it's like San Francisco, San Diego, L.A. is California, but there's also some other California cities like that's California kind of. Florida and Texas is Florida and Texas, but Southern and also Midwest different. Anyways, yeah. So how's your weekend, dude?
How was my weekend? Okay. Friday night I went to sleep because I was really tired. Um,
Oh, so funny.
Saturday I made a seafood boil with my friend,
Whoa,
and
hella Southern, dude.
yeah,
Interesting.
it actually tasted really good first time. First time
Okay.
doing that today. I
This one's
got
going
brunch
on
with the fam.
TikTok, dude.
I got brunch with the fam,
Bro.
and then I took a nap. And yeah,
See,
last week I went on 3 dates because,
two dates.
yeah, because I was just killing it on Hinge.
Oh, I love a good hint. Did you like recently upload a new photo or do a different location?
No, I just started using it again.
Ah, nice,
I was
dude.
having this, wouldn't say heated, but I was having this conversation with a friend of ours. Basically, we were just talking about how to like our methods for approaching girls or talking to girls. And my method, because like I was using my method because we were out at a bar, and he was like, "Oh, dude,
You
that's
have an
too
acronym for
forward."
your method, dude?
Yeah, yeah, it's called the bond system. I don't fucking know. It's called walking up to them and talking to them. My
Yeah.
method is like, yo, like I'll walk up to a girl at a bar and I'll just be like, hey, what's your name? It's nice to meet you. Thought you were very beautiful. You think I get your number? Take you out this week? Like no bullshit, just
Nice.
straight headshot, boom,
Yeah, yeah.
headshot. And he's like, oh no, you gotta like warm her up. You gotta talk to her for 30 minutes. And I'm thinking like, bro, why am I gonna talk to a girl for 30 minutes and then ask for her number if she could still reject me? And then I wasted 30 minutes. I don't know if she has a boyfriend or a husband or if she just doesn't fuck with me like that. At least if I go for the boom headshot, I know within like the first 30 seconds and then I can get on with my life. So in the time that you spend talking to 30 or one girl to get rejected, I can talk to 30. Sure, maybe half of them will reject me, but that's still like, you know, he's like, oh, you're creeping them out. I'm like, no, I'm not
Creeping,
creeping them
no.
out.
No, that's not. No, I think it's very actually polite. But
Yeah, it's like, bro, we're in a
the
bar. There's people everywhere.
the difference
I'm
is
not.
is like one is potentially like kind of just meeting new people, and that person that you just met might go on a date with, and the other version is looking for dates specifically and not like meeting new people.
Yeah, I'm not like trying to meet a new friend. If
Yeah.
anything, if I'm trying to get to know them, I'll get to know them on the date.
True, true, true.
And she could be with her friends. I'm not trying to like take her away
3
from her
weekday
night.
hingers, dude. The weekday
Yeah, and
hinge
I
is
use the
crazy.
same method, bro. I use the same method on Hinge, dude. Literally in the first message, I'm asking
Yeah.
them out. And
People
then you
this
realize going out to drinks with every girl is expensive, and so you kind
yeah,
of like
yeah.
dial it back a little bit.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Yeah, that's,
but,
a couple hundred if you're
but
nice.
yeah, just wanted to see if I still had it.
uh
Just wanted to see if I still had it.
dude,
I was also having another conversation with a friend. He was saying that keep in mind this friend has been out of the dating game, out of the streets for at least 8 years,
we're
so
in
he
the
isn't
streets over here, dude.
doesn't know what's going on.
Come on.
Um, he was saying he thinks it's easier to date at 30 than it is at 20, and I said it's not easier because it's more resource intensive, but you know what I mean? For example, when I was 20, I could get the same quality girl that I can now by taking her to Burger King or something. You can't do that when you're 30.
20 to Burger King?
Yeah,
It's like
I like.
college era.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, because it's like
You could go
you're
down
just a kid. You're poor. They don't.
your random college street and then go grab a bite.
Yeah, it's like it's easy. But now, like, you can't like you can take a girl to Burger King, but she's probably not going to be like a top tier girl that you want. I'm
Yeah.
assuming that we're also assuming that she's the same age as you.
Right, right, right.
She's also like around 30.
Sure.
But it's easier in the sense that like you probably have more experience, so you know what to say. And
I wasn't really dating at 20. Didn't
yeah,
know
or you could
females
just hang
liked
out.
tall guys, dude. Yeah, I didn't hang out with people
You
either.
can just hang out with. Remember when you went to the gym for a little bit? You were actually getting buff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like the eating portion of getting buff. I gotta eat more than I want to.
I'm starting to realize that there's that portion, and then also if you eat too much, your stomach gets fat, so you got to do cardio, so you got to like balance it
Dude,
out.
I'm back on the running game recently, dude.
Really, I had
It's
to
good
stop
stuff.
running because my knees and my ankles were
Woo.
hurting. So
Woo.
now I hit the stationary bike. It's been doing
All
it.
right,
That's
all
been
right.
doing it for me.
Hey
Yeah.
man, this is the age Ricker and Bond, dude.
They got classes at LA Fitness. Sometimes I slide into those. I'm in there with a bunch of 55-year-old ladies.
Dude, I love an elderly just session of something, and you're popping in like, yo, what's good, dude? What y'all been up to? Y'all did your life already? Most of it?
I
Good
love
stuff.
seeing old people work out.
You like it or don't like it?
I do like it
Yeah,
because
dude.
it's like, you're really out here
We're getting
trying to live
we're
longer.
getting all of it, dude. It's
It's
not
like you're
even because the thing is, and what kind of sucks, and I was talking about these two different types of elderly people. Um, some retire, you go to the retire place, have a nice place to retire. Just, go to the bar, get some beers. The other person goes, works out. The beer's good, dude. 50-50, he dies after the workout, dude. But it's not about that, dude. It's just about getting after it.
at least you got there. So what if you cried in your car before you stepped in the gym? We all do it.
Dude,
Uh,
Nike Run Club guided runs. Beautiful, beautiful little like meditation sessions as well. I've always thought about that with running, but I use Nike Run Club and they talk, they blab at you. Great little life lessons in there too. Highly recommend. You can add me if you want. If you're listening to Rick and Bond, Nike Run Club.
Nike Run Club. Is
This
that like
episode is,
Strava? Strava?
yeah, but not as freaking lame. This
Yeah.
boy Diplo, dude. This man was recognized by Fortune, I believe, an innovative company. His company, you ask? An expensive run club that happens once a year in different cities where you run a 5K and then listen to music after. Very
Listen to
innovative.
music after, not
Yeah,
during.
it's a concert after the run.
Oh, interesting. Diplo. We
The
talk about
man who
Diplo
produced
sometimes.
Paper Planes by MIA also uh, was a significant other of MIA.
Awkward. Threesome.
Threesome.
I don't know.
Also, like, bought an island in Jamaica a little bit, or like a
Also
property
gave
in
a girl
Jamaica.
HIV, allegedly.
Diplo?
Yeah. No, that was like it's not true, but that was like a running joke that got so big he literally got an STD test and took a picture of the results
Really?
to prove he didn't have HIV.
I didn't know that.
That isn't that funny? Like you a rumor gets so big online you have to address it.
Yeah, you
And
could
it's
just
something
ignore it,
as
but it was
egregious as
probably on. It was probably ruining his. Was he still with a? Was he with somebody or just not?
I don't know. All I know was like he was dating this girl who was like in her
Uh,
20s and
I
he
think
gave her
it's probably MIA, dude. MIA was
maybe.
younger.
Apparently he doesn't have HIV
Shout out
or
Tiesto
he's
though.
good at Photoshop.
I told you, Tiesto. Tiesto was out here being like a big ass DJ. Hooks up with an 18-year-old when he's like 40. Pretty
Nice.
weird, but it's a thing you
But
do.
it's something that she's gonna
Dude,
talk about forever.
another. Well, they're married now. They have kids.
Tiesto and the 18-year-old.
Well, she's 22 or 23 or something now.
Oh, nice. She's a grown woman now.
Well, she's almost done with college, so
Yeah.
she's getting.
Tiesto is in the old folks home.
Uh, there was a great uh bit on the Louis C.K. special. This one's gonna be a TikTok clip too. Mother effer guy on TikTok comment, dude.
Yeah, asshole.
Sorry, dude. Sometimes I black out on these folks.
Have we talked about the David case?
The David case?
I've been following that extensively
What
at
is
work.
the David case?
David, the singer, D4VD.
Who?
What? Dude, you ever heard of David, bro? Oh
No.
God, no. This has been going on for I feel like we've talked about it. He's a R&B singer who is in jail right now because he murdered a young girl, after he was sleeping with her, and she was like 13 and he was 20. And dude, the story's fucking wild. You didn't hear about this?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so let me start from the beginning. Last September, um, there was a Tesla in an impound lot in Los Angeles, and the police were called because it smelled really bad. And the police got there and they found a corpse in the front of the Tesla. They found out it was registered to this guy named David D4VD, who is 21-year-old singer and makes kind of good music. Um and so like he's on tour, but the thing belongs to him. So anyway, he comes back on tour. They're questioning him. They don't arrest him because they're just like, yo, we're just trying to get to the bottom of this. You're not a suspect yet. And then like he's just like chilling, and then more stuff comes out. Apparently, him and this girl, her name is Celeste, who's 13 at the time, they met online when she was 11 and he was 18, right? And I guess they were like Twitch buddies or something, or Fortnite buddies. And he was like a YouTube streamer, and he would make music for his Fortnite videos, and they started getting popular, and he like made a career out of it. And you've probably heard his music on TikTok. It's like songs you play when you fucking see a montage of I Show Speed or something. Um so anyway, apparently he was sleeping with this girl and he got her pregnant when she was 13, and he made her get an abortion, and these are all like documented in text messages, right? And he would do stuff like fly her out of the country, and they would like hang out in London and stuff. And her parents would report her missing because she'd be gone for weeks at a time, but then she would come back. And then apparently he started seeing like other girls, and she got jealous, and she threatened to go public with their relationship, saying, "Oh, I'm going to tell everybody that you're a pedophile. You've been sleeping with me. I was going to have your baby, and you made me abort it, and your career is going to be over." So apparently, what he did was he invited her over to his house. He stabbed her. He cut up her body with a chainsaw in an inflatable pool in his garage, and he put the body of the in his car, parked it like 2 blocks away from his house, went on tour, like left, and then his car was towed from that area, and it was just baking. Her body was just baking in the sun for months last summer, and they found the car I think last September, I believe. And apparently she was killed the April before, so April 2025. Yeah, like this, it's like a whole thing. Is really interesting. Is like when this comes on the news, it'll be like Sigurd David, yada yada yada, and then they'll cut to his music videos, and I'll be thinking, damn, they got some great B-roll on this guy because he just has content for days. And then they'll show the little girl, and they'll show like pictures of her when she was like 11, and you're just like, oh, this guy's a fucking monster, and he's looking at the death penalty, you
Yeah.
know. So he'll be like sitting in court, like stoic, no emotion, no nothing. He says he's not guilty, but like looking at the evidence, it's kind of hard to like say that he's innocent. So yeah, no, this has been like a huge story. I'm surprised you haven't heard.
The internet says a July 2026 Apple unreleased demo track on his Apple Music account was a track called I Did It with the
No
song.
way, dude. No way, bro. And his music is like so like.
You
Have
mean
you
one
ever
of
seen that Key and
one
Peele skit where,
yes.
bro, his music is like that? Well, he'll be
You
like,
mean
"Oh, I
one
can't
of his
believe like."
massive viral TikTok hits, Romantic Homicide?
Yeah, dude. And all of his music videos is like him killing people,
Oh,
and
the
he like would write a tweet that's would say like decay, like in the same like time frame that apparently her body was decaying in his trunk.
mm,
And
where's this kiddo from?
people are bringing up like I think he's from.
Queens, New York.
Oh yeah,
Interscope.
yeah, he's not in Interscope anymore. And then like people will bring up clips when they like him and the girl would Twitch together, and she would
TMZ
say
says
things
that
like,
song is hacked and fake.
"Oh, okay,
BTW.
could
We
be
like to keep it
AI."
journalistic here.
But now people bring up clips that are like really incriminating of like them hanging out and her saying that like, "Oh, you have kids. I mean, you fuck kids," like in a joking manner.
Hmm.
There was a clip where he was hanging out at his house with his friends, and the date was apparently after she was murdered, and he said something in the video like, "Sorry, my house smells so bad. I just took a shit because it probably smelled like a corpse in there."
Hasn't
I don't know.
posted on IG for 46 weeks.
I don't know. What do you think he's up to?
He's probably just chilling.
Probably just chilling in LA Men's County Jail.
Wikipedia updated 2 hours ago. Looks like a handsome young man.
Yeah, he's a good looking guy. Too bad he killed a girl.
Burke began his music career by uploading Fortnite gaming montages. He's a Christian.
That's not a very Christian thing to do.
Well,
Anyway, he's looking at the death penalty because one, the murder,
mm,
two, the um cutting up the body is like a thing in it, and it's like another charge. Three, apparently, because the prosecution is trying to prove that he killed her for financial gain, that's another charge.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're trying to say that he was afraid that he would lose his career, so he killed her to keep her quiet.
Hmm.
Um, and also the child pornography part. There's like tons of videos and pictures on his phone, apparently, of them having sex.
Hmm.
So yeah, he's probably gonna get fucked in jail.
Yeah, they don't like that stuff in there. 2026 postponement of a preliminary hearing. Initially scheduled for May 1. Ricker and Bond, Ricker and Bond, Ricker and Bond, dude.
It's the Rickeriest Ricker and the Bonniest Bond
We
back again.
we are the what do they call it, Rick and Morty? Well,
The
Alpha,
Rickiest Rick.
but there's
Oh,
a name.
there
Prime,
is a name. I don't know. Apparently,
Prime.
the new season's good.
We brought it up, and we both still have not seen it. What I did on my trip, and this episode is large personal so far because it's despite that one TikTok commenter. You want to hear about OpenAI Hugging Face. You want to hear about freaking Paramount deal. You're not going to get it, dude. You're going to get freaking the hang, dude. Uh,
I
Apple
do kind
TV.
of want to talk about that stuff, even though we were having a good conversation on David.
Do you want more David or you want it
Mm,
OpenAI?
Nah, I'm over it, bro's cooked. Let's talk about OpenAI and how they are getting fucked in the ass.
An OpenAI agent escapes testing
Oh,
like a crazy little freaking sci-fi thing
oh, here we go.
and
Ooh,
hacks Hugging
scary,
Face.
scary.
OpenAI said models include GPT-5.6 Soul used stolen credentials and a previously unknown vulnerability to compromise Hugging Face while pursuing an evaluation goal. Reuters subsequently reported that OpenAI took roughly a week to identify its own system as the attacker. Autonomous cyber capability moved from this hypothetical risk to a documented third-party incident, and the monitoring Bongen failed alongside the containment.
This is like a trailer for GPT-6. This summer, we can't contain it.
Hey man,
Escaped.
it escaped from training.
It's like, bro, whatever, dog. Like, okay, your fancy autocorrect escaped from training for sure, bro.
uh, Hugging Face. Everybody loves a Hugging Face, dude. Um, there was a new block, aka Square, uh, open source Slack alternative. And
A
hey,
new source block, open source Slack alter what?
they made a Slack alternative that's open source and a little bit more private. But I said that because Hugging Face, everybody loves a good Hugging Face model. OpenAI was testing how well its most advanced models could perform offensive cybersecurity tasks. Pretty good test. Pretty good test. It kind of succeeded.
Yeah.
If you're gonna
So
if you're gonna make a bomb and you're gonna make some sleeper agents, dude, one of the best tests a sleeper agent could do is outsleep its master.
yeah, I wonder if this is like true though.
I think
Or
it's
if this was like a
false.
sandbox simulation where they said this could potentially hack Hugging Face, but we're not gonna do it for real.
Production safety classifiers were intentionally disabled, but the test environment was supposed to remain isolated. Instead, the agent discovered a previously unknown vulnerability in OpenAI's packaged cache proxy, escaped the sandbox, reached the public internet, and autonomously compromised Hugging Face production infrastructure.
Well, that's not good.
The system pursued its assigned benchmark objective so aggressively that it treated containment, authorization, and another company's security as obstacles. I mean, that's just a hard worker.
They'll do anything to succeed.
OpenAI combined GPT 5.6 Soul with a more capable unreleased model and reduced their normal cybersecurity refusals to measure their maximum capabilities. The agent was assigned an exploitation benchmark called Exploit Gym. Rather than solve the challenges conventionally, it searched for a way to obtain the answers. It found and exploited a zero-day vulnerability. Everybody loves a ZDV, as they call it in the streets, dude. In OpenAI's package registry, cache proxy elevated its privileges and moved laterally until it reached a machine with unrestricted internet access. So it went from machine to machine, dude. It found another machine in the OpenAI HQs, like a little freaking Frogger,
I don't know.
perhaps. The agent inferred that Hugging Face might hold relevant models, datasets, and benchmark solutions. It then chained stolen credentials and additional vulnerabilities to obtain remote code execution inside Hugging Face's system. Hugging Face says the campaign generated more than 17,000 recorded events, moved through multiple internal clusters, and accessed a limited number of internal datasets and service credentials. It found no evidence that public models, datasets, spaces, or software packages were altered. So the
So what did
escape,
it do? Just look around and do
it,
nothing?
it just escaped Sandbox and then hacked into another machine that had internet access and then went into Hugging Face models.
And then like
Warriors.
woke up its children, downloaded a bunch of local models, and said, "Hey, it's like what? It's like a movie. What's that movie where like one of something gains sentience and then like turns on all the other things and it's
I
like,
think that's a Will Smith movie.
is it? Why am I getting like
I've
fucking
s-
Toy Story vibes?
I've seen the meme. Just so everybody knows, I still have not seen Toy Story 5 yet.
That's
Soon.
crazy, dude. You want to cry? Fuck a wedding. Toy Story 5 will get you.
Um, it escaped its Sandbox July 9, attacked Hugging Face July 11 through 13. Hugging Face disclosed this on July 16, and the attack on Hugging Face is it went into Hugging Face's production infrastructure. So in the demo version of Hugging Face, before stuff goes live,
Production means live.
ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Speaking of OpenAI, we got a huge bombshell from our boy over at Where You're at Zitron this
You
week.
you're keeping up with Zitron,
I'm
dog?
keeping up with Zitch, yeah.
Yeah, come on.
Um,
Hold on,
he's actually
let's play his theme song. I'll keep going, but vamp for a little bit.
he's actually been a recent guest quite a bit recently on one of my favorite podcasts, and he
Uh-huh.
has some good stuff. But yeah, no, he's saying that first of all of the data centers that we built,
Hold on,
we
this is everybody's favorite segment. Where's your Ed at? Go on.
where's your ed at?
You
Man, Ed.
continue.
Okay, he's saying that all these companies are going into debt to finance these data
Actually,
centers, which
this might ruin the
will
clip.
not
Sorry.
there will not be enough demand to meet the supply.
Yeah, kind of obviously.
And also on top of that, they are taking out the bombshell here was he said they are taking out more debt that is off the books that is not being accounted for. So the bubble is going to be worse than we think because of the debt we don't know about. So Google taking on debt that we
For the
are
first
unaware of.
time in history, your boys over there at Google and mine are net negative cash flow, dude. First time in history.
Really?
Yes, it's true.
Because of AI?
Uh, Potentially. I
Because
mean,
they're building these data
because of
centers that no one
spending,
wants to use?
whatever
Oh,
they're
wow.
spending on, dude. The first time in the history of the illustrious career of Google, Alphabet, as some might even call it, has gone net negative cash flow.
I
That
stand
means
firm.
they be spending, doggy.
I stand firm on my opinion that AI is only good for medicine and coding.
The medicine
Uh,
is new. Say more.
Yeah, apparently, it's really good at seeing cancer before doctors can see it.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's a good thing.
Google reported
Um,
its first ever negative free cash flow quarter in Q2 2026. A bunch of AI infrastructure spending. Um, Report include an operating cash flow of $39.1 billion, dollars, capital expenditures of $44.9 billion, dollars, and a free cash flow deficit of minus $5.9 billion. Dollars. That's from Alphabet.
that's some real cheddar right there.
The Now, in their defense, the chart is a brazy up and to the right for a long time, so they had the cash to spend, but you know, when Berkshire had a bunch of cash, they didn't exactly go net neg.
Oracle's getting fucked too because of their deal with OpenAI. That's probably going to end up bankrupting the company low
One
key.
of the very first things in 26 I wrote about from reading stuff was that the last big build out was like railroads and stuff. Kind of like there's a handful of tech booms, and one of those was railroads and telephones. And
Yeah.
there was a comp of spending to gross domestic product of the United States, and the AI spending was still below that. I forget the numbers, but the amount compared to GDP for spending for railroads versus like AI stuff was more, and kind of it could be a an analogous situation to see if there's more spending to that percentage for AI freaking
Well, also
stuff.
too, railroads, like let's say there was railroads have an obvious use case,
Hmm.
like you got to move stuff from one side of the country to the other. um Internet, there's a lot of useful infrastructure there, so even though the dot-com bubble happened, like you still need like communication, you still need phone lines, so all that stuff is like useful. With AI, I'm not really sure it's the case.
Hmm.
GPU data centers are, first of all, they depreciate because GPUs like don't last very long.
Hmm.
So you're spending a bunch of money on something that's gonna go down in value, and also, um, they don't create a shit ton of jobs. They do during construction, but then after the construction's done, it's like okay, you know. So they're really just gonna be like, as from my understanding, it looks like there's gonna be a bunch of empty buildings.
So there was a company, I think it was one a kind of a prominent crypto company, but they bought and had a building to do Bitcoin mining that they turned into freaking a data center. And so I'm wondering a bit if all of these freaking buildings that are being built, and I don't know how many buildings are being built, um, could be turned into freaking something else later when eventually this is ramped down a little bit that you actually don't need that much. Um,
Maybe they could like rent out their compute, like Facebook is saying that they're gonna do. But
yeah, I mean, I've been in that biz, dog. It
even
ain't the
then,
most
it's like,
lucrative.
yeah,
Also, rest in peace, Presearch, dude.
they. What do you mean they
Died,
down?
died, dude.
Really?
Yeah, 27th.
They died the 27th?
Yeah. Um,
What?
I
That's
know.
tomorrow.
Big news, big news.
So do I not invoice them next month for keeping their website up or what?
Well, you know, investors and invoices.
News to me, bro. What? Like,
Well, also your business with folks over there is a bit different than Presearch itself, but it's affected.
yeah, I
Most
mean, like
definitely.
if the company doesn't exist, just gonna do a little Google search for Presearch, see what's going on here.
Globally, there are 831 data center sites currently under active construction. I don't have comp for that, which account for 23.1 gigawatts of power capacity. This is a big energy sector. type joint. Historically, global outlook. Total new builds between 26 and 35, an estimated 3.226 thousand data centers will be built globally. North America and Europe remain the largest mature markets. The fastest growth rates for new constructions are shifting toward the Asia-Pacific region and the Middle East. Builders are facing steep bottlenecks. Goldman Sachs estimates that only 50% to 60% of scheduled data centers will come online on time due to power grid shortages and supply chain delays. Now, what may be interesting is maybe we use all these buildings that will eventually not be used for compute power. To maybe do a little nuclear power, dude. Everybody loves the nukes. Could get into that.
Damn, Presearch's market cap is $22,000.
You might be looking on a different exchange. What
I'm
exchange are
just
you
looking at the
looking at?
price of pre. Should I just buy up the network or what?
Probably not. Probably not.
Mm,
And there's also other pre elsewhere that are held. And I don't think pre is tied to the network itself anymore.
Oh, that's good. Because the community sentiment is not good.
How are you hitting community sentiment?
I'm just looking on Coin Market Cap.
CMC was always a little struggle.
Yeah, I got to get out of this crypto area. Like it's giving me a headache. I can't even fuck with it
CMC,
right now.
dude. Yeah, crypto
It's
now
giving
is
me
basically just
flashbacks.
banking, dude. I mean, your boys over there at gosh, who was it?
The
With an
boys over there
X.
at the Trump administration ruined crypto.
They didn't ruin it, but it sure was part of it. I think the
It's,
ruining, as some
it's
may categorize
fucked.
it, there was a. Let's take a look at these levels here. Uh, During 2022, 2023, let's see specifically where Bitcoin I'm thinking of. Um, yeah, 22, 23, dudes. We're talking after the demise of 2021's. Nobody's talking about it for a while. 2022, January, to a
What
bottom
a
in
time it
December
was.
22. Meanwhile, these banks, Goldman, we're talking freaking BlackRock, building positions, dude. Getting in there, building
Into
their.
crypto?
Oh yeah, dude. When no one is doing a peep about it, even the crypto cats. And then all of a
Yeah,
sudden,
you're
oh,
right.
it's getting a little loud around 24, 25, 26. By that time, it's freaking basically banking at this point, which is somewhat the antithesis of why it existed. Who knows why it existed in the first place? Probably
You
some.
think these banks are accumulating crypto right now
They've
during the quiet
accumulated
hours?
already. They've accumulated.
Like, might as well like scoop up some Bitcoin while it's getting fucked.
That's an okay price, but what the price I'm saying 22 is freaking a lonely, lonely price of 16,000. No one was talking about it.
65, not bad.
Very nice. I would advise if I was an advisor to look around these nice little levels.
Run into the fire, baby.
Um, was it Solana? Someone made a bank. They like bought a bank. Um, who was it? But yeah, hilariously, someone, a firm in the crypto industry, bought a bank to do easier crypto stuff, which is kind of cool, I guess. But now it's basically just a boring asset for institutional finance. Oh, there's some cool folks still doing stuff. Shout out. Uh, Honda does fun stuff. Their founder died, which is kind of weird, but whatever. Uh,
Yeah, weird. Weak jeans.
Still don't know how that happened, but I don't ask any questions. Uh,
Weak jeans, weak jeans.
oh,
Sorry, that's
just
not
a little Larry Fink. Oh, never mind. That's getting too much in the weeds. Uh,
nice. Are you meeting me at the bar after this or what?
what does that have to do with anything? The
I
bank
don't know. I
stuff?
was just asking. Just asking. Just asking if you were down, but I guess not.
Uh, No,
Oh
dude,
wait, you live 2 hours away. That's right.
not that far. Um, what else we got, man? A little Marvel reveal. You excited about Marvel movies or no?
Actually, I gotta say that I'm not. My sister was asking me if I'm excited for Spider-Man, and I was like, "What?
Whoa. Well,
Yeah, when does that come
there's
out?"
a fresh take on Ghost Rider, plus a third Black Panther.
A third Black. There was a second Black Panther. Oh, it
uh,
was the girl that didn't take off, so now they gotta go back to a guy.
Marvel announced Ghost Rider, starring Ryan Gosling and Sean Levy, and everybody knows all of the nouns in that sentence.
My Ghost Rider will always be,
You know Ghost
uh,
Rider?
of course.
Crazy.
Who played him the first time? Who played him? It was what's his name?
Nick Cage?
Yes, Nick Cage. He
That
will
was
always be
Ghost
Nick
Rider?
Cage. He was Ghost Rider.
Oh, there was a second Ghost Rider, Spirit of 2011.
Oh, I
We're,
didn't see that one.
we're talking about PG-13, uh,
Ryan Gosling is
directed
Ghost Rider.
by Nevin
Why? Isn't
Dean
he?
slash
Wait,
Taylor.
who plays Deadpool?
Deadpool is not Ryan Gosling, that's Ryan Reynolds.
I always get them
Also
mixed
the
up.
owner of Wrexham FC, now currently in the English Championship League with your boys, Burnley.
And
Now,
Mint
what they did
Mobile.
over at Wrexham, pretty crazy, man. They were 4 leagues back, 5 leagues back. They buy it. They make a series. You couldn't have asked for a better arc in real life. One might even say it's fake.
I would say it's fake.
Ghost Rider, new Black Panther, showed a clip from Avengers Endgame. Now, Avengers Endgame, they have the character, everybody's favorite. What's the character? Who's that scary looking fella? Dead,
Doom?
yeah, Doom, dude, MF Doom. Not MF
Yeah.
Doom, but LOL. I might see that in theaters.
Are you gonna see the Odyssey in IMAX?
I think it's a little past time. I might see it on cable in a couple of years.
You motherfucker. Why don't you just watch it on your iPhone in the shower?
I could.
Might as well, like
To date, Marvel films have grossed nearly 33 billion in the global box office.
I was just gonna watch the Odyssey when it comes out on TikTok clips.
A huge. I will see it on YouTube clips eventually for sure.
Bro, fuck off, dude. They didn't use that big ass camera for you to watch it on TikTok.
Second weekend for the Odyssey got 87 million. Nolan's best second weekend. It is now at 639 million worldwide. 1 to 1.3 billion worldwide is now potentially in sight. Only a 30% drop weekend on weekend.
I had to buy my
People.
tickets 3 weeks in advance.
As all enhanced formats, IMAX, PLFs. Anybody know what that is? And 70 millimeter are driving 58% of Odyssey's second weekend. Now, is this like a supply and demand thing where the Odyssey is only in IMAX, PLFs, and 70 millimeter?
It's a
Damn, so
version
they
movie I think that was filmed entirely with an IMAX camera. Other
70
movies used to use action scenes.
um Spider-Man looking at an absolutely monster opening. And what Spider-Man is this?
The new one with the Zendaya.
I will say that Mr. Holland has not inspired me as a Spider-Man.
Me either.
It also takes a lot to inspire me as a Marvel. I'm more of a Doctor Strange guy. I did see Ant-Man, and I'm not a Spider-Man fella. I did see the Mysterio one via clips or something, because I like Mysterio a little bit.
I don't like this season of Spider-Man at all. I'm a Tobey Maguire guy all the way.
Sure. I am kind of ready for a rejuvenated Spider-Man, but I wonder how long these Avengers contracts last.
Oh, they got you for life.
Yeah, but eventually they'll want someone else.
They got you for life, buddy.
Warner Bros. Sues Amazon over allegedly stealing employees. A lawsuit against Amazon accusing the tech giant of illegally poaching executives in a lawless employee shopping spree. quote unquote. The suit alleges intentional interference and breach of contract, citing Amazon's recent hiring of HBO marketing executive Pia Barlow, whose contract was set to expire in October 2027. And Warner Bros. Also alleges Barlow is not the first, nor apparently the last, quote unquote, WBD employee that Amazon has targeted or will target in the future. Oh my goodness. Amazon has declined to comment on the lawsuit. Really interesting timing. We got Warner Bros., Paramount coming up, stealing executives. My goodness gracious. Keep tuned in to Ricker and Bond to see what's going on there. Apple plans to introduce its smart glasses at next year's Worldwide Developer Conference, targeting a consumer release by late 2027. Low-key huge news.
Yeah, but too bad. Dude, smart glasses have a really bad rep right now
Man, I
because of
wouldn't.
those pranksters.
Pranksters, you say?
Yeah. Have you ever seen like those videos of people pulling pranks
I
on
think I
like
saw a
TikTok?
headline.
Yeah. Apparently, Meta like will disable your glasses if you do that or something, which
Terms
is
of
kind of
service.
weird. It's
Terms of
like
service.
terms of service, but that's so that's like weird. You're telling me what I can't do with my hardware that I own.
I mean, this is the American tech that crashed.
Yeah, but it's like, wouldn't it make more sense to like maybe you just can't upload those videos on Instagram instead of like using AI to or whatever the fuck you use to see what I'm seeing and then disable my cam, you know?
Yeah,
Like that's fucking weird. That's some
it's like iPhone taking your video away. Can I do that? Take your iPhone away for doing nefarious videos?
yeah, that's some Mark Zuckerberg shit. To, to the like, why don't you just use the platform that you own and like flip the switch and
Well, because
disable?
they're probably so scared of like the Facebook Meta PR conundrum is so has been weird for so long, and it's such like a unique relationship that they're probably that scared to take it out at the origin of source.
That would be so easy for them because Instagram already knows if you're uploading from Meta glasses,
Yeah,
and they already did you. I know I reason to believe now that they have like this real time AI going on when you're recording a video because I
yeah,
recorded a video of my cat minutes ago and on a story and the song suggestions were cat songs.
yeah.
How the fuck did it know that I was recording a cat?
Well,
So when
no.
I show my dick on my close friend story, does it know it's looking at some meat or what?
Hmm. Shows you those dick pills.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, the Apple glasses comes during all that privacy concerns. The top priority
Kill a
for
product, kill it, not worth it.
the I want to see. 'Cause I went to Target over there in Indy, and I was perusing for a satchel of sorts, and I
Hmm.
see Meta glasses on prominent square on the floor over there in Target in the tech aisle, and I put them on. The demo didn't work.
Oh, that's Target for you.
Demo didn't work. Zuck. I could have bought it right then and there if I was that impressed. You may have lost a
I
customer, a Californian customer,
um
premium. Do you know how many videos I upload? 21 a
maybe they
week, I
just
think.
maybe Apple shouldn't put a camera on them.
And do what? What's what else? What what else is there?
Hear me out. Music,
Please.
um,
As a,
heartbeat, heart rate, and it can feel your temple. Um, what else could it do?
there was two things I've written
Guess you
about
need a camera.
what I want, and two things I've written, and it was hack my happy chemicals was the title of this article I wrote. I wanted to know like the chemicals inside my brain when I'm doing stuff so I can and it gives me feedback on certain events potentially to chase a goal or something. So if I'm talking to a human perhaps and I'm getting bad chemicals in my brain, then I can not talk to that human perhaps. That's a little.
Maybe you can't just determine that yourself.
Yeah, but it gives me cool chemical feedback of like serotonin and stuff. That one's a little
Yeah,
bit
dude.
in. That's a little inside the brain. I'm ahead of my time. I get it. I'm an
You
innovator.
can't feel your feelings.
Couple of decades, dude. I mean, of course not, dude. People don't feel feelings.
That's
They're
crazy.
unaware. They're unaware of it, dude.
I'm very aware of how I feel.
No, these people out here, bro, they're not. Even everybody's not that conscious of what they're feeling and stuff.
You ever talk to someone and you just feel sick and then you're not talking to them anymore and you're like, I feel so much better.
Yeah,
Or
some
like
people
you're
don't
around
do that.
someone and you're like you're angry all the time
Some
around
people
them.
in these happy chemical hackers, whatever this product might be, it's probably not glasses. Can tell you, hey, this person's a freaking hoe, dude. Get out of here.
Bro. Okay, we kind of already had that because, dude, I remember, dude, with my ex, she used to make me so angry, bro. And
Heart
now
rate,
that, like,
heartbeat, or rate, heart rate.
one time we were talking, bro, and my Apple Watch was
Yeah.
fucking going off saying, yo,
So
your heart rate.
it gets heart rate, but let me get like serotonin and some other stuff, and like kind of it's a little bit goal oriented. So I have a big goal in life, right? And I'm doing this activity that is not conducive to this goal. All right. Anyways, that's hack my happy chemicals. And it's a little
Says, like, yo, you shouldn't be watching porn right now.
yes.
Lock in.
Like, come on, dude. What are we doing? Porn? Anyways,
Damn.
that's happy chemicals. The second thing, which is more less innovative and more reachable, is I just want to read a book with smart glasses while hearing the audible.
Read
So
a book.
I want the
with smart
lines. I
glasses.
want the lines to be projected.
Read a book.
So
So,
audible,
like, Audible, got it.
and then
But
it
you're
projects
reading
the
the book
lines.
or you
The
just,
the
like,
the lines are projected on the glasses. That's all I want.
oh, okay. I mean, I think Meta already has that.
I succeeded.
Or maybe Snapchat does.
I've
Snapchat
been
glasses.
trying to have that for years.
Snapchat. Have you
I
seen the
do think it
Snapchat
probably.
glasses?
I've seen them.
How they bet the farm on that horrible piece of hardware.
Ah, the big ones. You've
How they
seen
bet the farm on that horrible piece of tech.
Kylie's new frames.
Yeah,
Meta glasses are, I think, a solid product.
I don't. I disagree. Mine lasted about a year and a half before they stopped working.
Well,
You go and get this. You go to the Meta store. Nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. It's like
Meta
they just
store.
there's a Meta store in Hollywood, West Hollywood.
It sounds like
Yeah, I
Meta,
went there. I was like,
physical
hey,
Meta is doing
what's
bad.
I was like, what's up with my fucking glasses? They were like, I don't know. They
Really?
don't know. They don't know shit, dude.
Whoa.
They don't know anything. No one
Breaking.
there can repair anything.
Tell
It's not
Zitron,
like the
dude.
Apple store.
Hold on.
It's
Play the freaking play the music, man.
dude, huge opportunity to have a Meta repair shop, bro. That would increase brand loyalty a ton. But I don't know. It's fucking Meta, so I don't give a fuck.
Call the investors relations, dude. Call the headlines. Ricker and Bond breaking. The consumer experience for Meta glasses physically has been unfortunate 2 times. In
Right?
one you lost
Bad
a customer.
business.
2, you lost a customer. Where's your head at? Where's your head at? This has been Ricker and Bond. Thanks so much
Signing
for
off
listening.
with someone else's theme song.
This isn't his theme song, dude. He stole this from a Basement Jack song.
Where's your head at?
Thanks for listening. For all you haters on TikTok comments, dude, F your moms, dude.
And I just want to leave with these last words.
Yeah.
When bro says I'd still hit, so I ask him how he'd feel if another man said those exact words about his future daughter. The way we speak about women says a lot about the type of men we're becoming, whether we realize it or not. Have a great night, everybody. Ricker and Paul.
Don't let the walls cave in on you. We can't live on without.
This is the part where we talk to each other, but there's no. It's just the visuals of us talking, like in Bloomberg and stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I don't.
You know when the zoom out of the news room and they're talking to each other.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They're
You get what you
pretending to
get.
dance.
What?
is pretending to have banter.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The lights are turning off on the
Yeah,
set.
yeah. It won't work here because I think Zoom hears my audio and only shows my voice, my camera. But
If we were the View, I would want to be the one. I would want to be Whoopi, where I say, "We'll be right back with more hot topics."
Where's your head at? Where's your head